So you were in L.A. over the weekend, over the past week, at the Special Olympics.
Spectacular event.
It was amazing. I was following you on Instagram and a whole bunch of other people. Just most incredible stories coming out of there. You've written about it in the Daily Beast, I believe.
Yeah.
And set up what I'm about to read here.
Well, the portion of the piece that you're going to read, I think, has to do with an assembly of Special Olympic athletes on Saturday morning, in which they heard from another Special Olympic athlete, Tim Harris, who began as a 13-year-old Special Olympian. Born with Down syndrome. He now runs and owns a restaurant, Tim's Place, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where he serves hamburgers and hugs to people.
Yes.
And he was electric with the other Special Olympians and their reaction to him.
So you write, I was born with Down syndrome, he told the crowd of about 400, and I am awesome. Because of Special Olympics, I'm not afraid. Do not be afraid. As Harris spoke about being scared, there was more than a few adults across the continent in Washington, D.C. who spend an enormous amount of time each day trying to inject fear into our politics. A nuclear deal with Iran, they tell us, means certain war, as if the region isn't already broken by war. A proposal to provide common sense to a failed immigration program, higher crime, more welfare, fewer jobs for Americans, expanded health care coverage, bankruptcy. That's our fractured politics today. Much of it is built on the growth industry of fear, and yet you talk about Tim, you go on to write about him, and about what the real definition of courage is.
Courage is finishing to a Special Olympic athlete. It's finishing. No matter where you finish in whatever endeavor you're involved in, a race, a swimming meet, you finish. And the enormous pride and feeling of fulfillment is palpable when you're there with the Special Olympian athletes. The other thing is they had athletes from all over the world. And you're in the before they introduce each country after another at the opening night ceremonies on Saturday. You have the Iranian team there next to the Iraqi team. And they're mingling together. And I asked an Iraqi athlete, through an interpreter, obviously, what she thought, and oh, she loves this country. And I asked the interpreter, I said, ask her to tell me what she likes. And question was asked, and she looks at me, and the answer came back, and the interpreter turns to me, she loves cherry Coca-Cola.
Oh, great. Well, I'm not going to argue with that one. That's great. I love reading your pieces, Mike. Thank you for this one. It's in the Daily Beast. And are you going to finish writing a book someday, you think?
Move on, Mika.
Okay. Move on.